The excitement happens right now on Maury. All of the unbelievable sex secrets they've been hiding from their families are coming out today. She fears that her husband is having sex behind her back with prostitutes.
Baby, you have absolutely lost your mind.
He thinks you're bipolar.
I'm bipolar and I'm crazy, but I'm going to find out today, Curtis.
Is he cheating on his wife with prostitutes?
Lie detector determined.
The last time she was here, Courtney found out her husband James was a cheater. Now they're back because James is about to tell her two giant sex secrets.
What is it?
Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women. The lie detector determined.
And a devastating secret.
Cheated on you. I'm not sure if you or him is the father of the boy.
Get off me. I changed for you.
Is her husband the father?
Dimitri's.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Tashonda. Now, Tashonda's terrified. Her husband of 6 years, Curtis, has had sex with over 20 women behind her back. You see, Tashonda fears that some of the women may be prostitutes. Other women could be obese, like real heavy.
Real big.
Real big. Like 500 pounds big.
5'4".
She thinks Curtis has a fetish for those women.
Yeah.
Tashonda is curious that the man she's loved for so long could be cheating on her. Why?
I believe my husband, Curtis, of 6 years, is cheating on me. Curtis disappears at night and says he's staying at his family's house, but I know he's lying. I call his family. They say he's not there. Do Curtis really think I'm stupid? My worst fear is that Curtis is cheating on me with over 20 women. Not just any women, but big, fat, stink, nasty women. I think Curtis has a fetish for women that weighs over 400 pounds. I lost weight from all this stress from him cheating. Now I'm scared I'm just not big enough for him. And I'm also convinced that Curtis is sneaking prostitutes through our bedroom windows. All the prostitutes in the neighborhood know him by name. If I find out that he's cheating on me, I will end it today. Today.
After 6 years.
After 7 years. I've been married to him for 6 years, but today is the day.
Do you all have kids together?
I'm pregnant now. First baby.
This is your first
My first baby
You're
with
pregnant
my
right
husband.
now.
Yes.
But you would leave him.
I will leave, Maury.
About what's going on with the Venetian blinds.
When I moved into this townhouse, the townhouse had brand new Venetian blinds all the way around.
Right.
Every time I work 11 to 7, miraculously, 1 or 2 of the Venetian blinds are broken. After about a week or 2, the whole Venetian blind was broke at the bottom. Somebody is getting out that window, and I'm going to find out today who it is. Absolutely. That's right. That's right. I'm going to find
let me
out
get this
today.
So you think Curtis has been sneaking women in?
I know.
Sneak.
I know. I'm not crazy.
You think
I'm
he's
not
been
crazy.
sneaking prostitutes
I know
in
he's
under
sneaking
the Venetian
somewhere
blinds?
through the window, under the bed. I don't care. I'm going to find out today.
So what's wrong? What's wrong when Curtis says he wants to go to the store?
Curtis always wants to do something. The store is a hop, skip, and a jump from the house. You do not need to take a shower when you come from the store. I'm going to find out.
So in other words, he goes to the store, which is a hop, skip, and a jump.
A hop, skip, and a jump.
He stays away a little too long.
Hour and a half, 2 hours more.
Comes home and jumps in the shower.
Jump in the shower and tell me that I'm crazy. I have bipolar. I'm just a drama queen. I am not crazy, and I'm going to find out today.
He thinks you're bipolar.
I'm bipolar, and I'm crazy. I'm always trying to start a confusion in the house, but I'm going to find out today. The confusion is on you, Curtis.
Well, I guess so. I mean, we might as well find out what Curtis has to say, okay? He's backstage right now. This is what he had to say.
Excuse maker.
I am absolutely not cheating on my wife, Shonda. I love Shonda. She cooks for me, she cleans for me, takes care of me. Why would I cheat on her? She thinks I have a thing for heavier women, but she's lost her mind. She goes on and on that I come home with scratches and smell funny. I cut trees. Shonda is crazy for thinking I'm cheating. Baby, I love you, but you have absolutely, positively lost your mind. And I'm gonna prove I'm innocent today.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Lost my mind.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You cook for him, Ma?
I cook, I clean,
What do
I
you
will
cook?
wipe his
what-
behind if he needed it. I love my husband.
Right. What are some of the foods you cook?
Oh, I can cook chitlins, macaroni and cheese. You name it, I cook it. If I can't do nothing else
You
for
do-
you, I can cook.
How good is your mac and cheese?
My mac and cheese will make you slap your mama.
Oh, my God. Here's Curtis. Curtis, come on out. A lucky guy with that mac and cheese. I got to start with this, because this really sounds strange. The Venetian blinds. What is going on there?
They break. You reach a hand through the Venetian blind.
She thinks you've been taking women, prostitutes, and pushing them through the Venetian blinds.
Doing that, Maury.
Okay.
That's not what I'm about.
Yeah.
I work, I cook, I clean.
How about the prostitutes in the
see.
neighborhood and all that kind of stuff? You're not around them, are you?
I don't see any
Oh,
prostitutes.
he's just friendly.
All I see is
He's
her,
friendly.
Maury.
They know his name. We moved in at the same time, Maury. Why don't they know me? They don't know my name is Shonda. They don't know me.
Then she says, as soon as you come home, you jump in the shower.
In the shower. I'm sweaty. I'm a big man.
Maury.
I have to take a shower. I ain't doing nothing.
Maury.
I'm crazy. I know.
Having a woman that accuse you all the time
Right.
Accused.
will make
We're
you
gonna
perspire.
find out.
Oh, I see.
If you know, you Maury, you understand. You understand. Y'all understand.
I'll tell you, that's the best excuse I've ever heard. You know she's about to have a baby. You're
I
about
know
to be
that.
a dad.
That's why
you're very excited, I bet,
I
right?
compliment her in every way.
Okay. We're going to find out if you compliment her after this.
Yeah. Get these results out. Let's hear it. Get comfortable.
We asked you if you're attracted to Shonda. You said yes. The lie detector determined that was the truth.
Okay. Why wouldn't you be, though? Okay.
We asked you that when you tell Shonda you're sleeping on your back porch of your mother's, are you really sleeping at another woman's house? You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie. Hey, Shonda, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. We asked you when you tell Shonda you're going to the store, are you cheating on her
it's
with
all
other
good.
women? You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie. We asked you, since you've been married to Shonda, have you paid for sexual contact?
I know you.
Sexual contact with a prostitute. You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
No, man,
Wait a Tashonda.
Okay.
Sit down.
Okay.
Sit down, Tashonda.
Okay. That's what I need to
Tashonda,
know.
you're pregnant.
That's okay.
We asked you,
That's
since you've been
okay.
married to Shonda, have you had any prostitutes inside the home you share with her? No. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Can't say that, man. No, man, no.
Okay. Don't be trying to lie.
that ain't true.
Shut up, lie.
That ain't true.
Shut up.
It ain't true.
You a lie.
You're pregnant.
She is a compulsive, habitual, chronic liar. All you know how to do is
I didn't do nothing like that.
all you know how
I
to do
don't
is
know
lie.
what's wrong with that
All you know how to do is lie. People in my house,
I
in
didn't
my
do nothing
house,
like that.
in my house.
I didn't bring
quiet.
nobody in nobody's
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Dr. Jeff.
Okay,
Tashonda,
sir.
very first thing.
This
Wait,
is
wait,
what
wait,
he
wait,
doing.
wait. It's not about him.
Okay.
It's about
Okay.
you, and it's about this baby.
Okay.
And that's why
Okay.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
And that's why you've got to stay calm. Curtis, it seems to me, if you're going to be hanging out with prostitutes, sneaking women into your home, it seems to me, perhaps you have some sort of a sexual addiction that you can't control yourself. And the very last point, and Curtis, you should know this. There's something out there called STDs. She's pregnant. So you're putting two lives on the line.
He don't care.
You gotta be careful.
He don't care about
you
himself.
got to stop.
That's why he doing what he do.
Stop
You
it for
kiss
the
my I don't need you as no father. I am upset, but guess what? I ain't upset enough to shed not now tear. I done shed tears for 6 years. I'm not shedding no more tears. It's time for me to stand up and be a woman, and a woman I am. Kiss my...
The last time she was here, Courtney found out her husband, James, was a cheater.
Courtney gave him another chance.
Now they're back because James is about to tell her 2 giant sex secrets. Can this marriage possibly survive after the secrets come out?
What is it?
Chris is about to tell his girlfriend 3 shocking sex secrets.
First thing I want to tell you.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
Last year, we met a newlywed couple, James and Courtney. See, Courtney had some painful suspicions that her husband, James, was leading a secret sex life and sleeping with other women behind her back. Watch this. What happened on your wedding day?
He is supposed to have called his ex-girlfriend and told her that he wanted to see her one last time before we got married.
You also think I have had another baby.
Yeah. Before we got together, he was with his ex-girlfriend.
Right.
Our babies were born a month apart.
You were asked if you tried calling your ex-girlfriend on the day of your wedding to try to have sex with her. You said no. That's a lie.
That was supposed to have been my day.
You were asked if you regret marrying Courtney. You say no. That was a lie. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Get off of me. Do not touch me.
Courtney, these so far are feelings. We're going to get to the facts, okay? You were asked if you've ever cheated on Courtney. You said no. That's a lie.
How can you do that? The woman you're supposed to be in love with?
You going to give him another chance?
No, I'm done. It's been a year.
Courtney gave him another chance. But now they're back. And Courtney's the one backstage. James is sitting next to me. Why are you back?
Have 2 secrets to tell my wife.
You want to tell your wife secrets. What's your first secret?
That I've cheated on her with 2 different women.
Since the last show?
Since the last show, about 8 different times.
2 women, 8 times. What's the second secret?
That I had a threesome.
This is what Courtney had to say. Watch.
The last time I was on the show, whenever I found out he cheated on me, I was full of anger. I'd never been so hurt in my life. When I went home, I called about filing for divorce, but I couldn't go through with it because we have a family. My family is my world. I'd lay down and die for any of them. How could he do that to us? How could he do that to his kids? Knowing that he's been hiding something from me these past few months, it kills me. He wants to start over. He wanted to do right. You can't do right by hiding something from somebody that you're supposed to love. I know he has secrets to tell me, but I'm afraid after today, we're not going to have our family anymore because I can't put up with it anymore.
Everybody, here's Courtney. Courtney, come on up. Courtney, painful for you to be back here.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You're scared. James, tell Courtney your first secret.
I've cheated on you 2 different women.
When?
I'm sorry, baby.
What is the other part of the secret?
There's more? More? There's more. No, 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 no. No, no, no. What?
Please.
What? What is it?
Tell her the other part of the secret, James.
I've had a threesome with 2 different women, with the same 2 women. I'm sorry, honey. I do love
sorry.
you. I'm trying to do
You
this.
brought me back to tell me you're sorry when you could have
so
done that
I
at
can make
home.
things better between us.
You're not making things better between us.
I want to quit this. We have a family together. I don't.
You wasn't thinking about when you was ya?
Courtney, let me ask you something.
Let me tell you one thing. Me, my 2 daughters, and your son, gone. No more. No more.
Courtney.
Ever. I hate you, man. I hate you. How can you do that?
Dr. Jeff, what do you have to say to these 2?
There's something really
Wrong with him, stupidity.
And you forgave him. Remember, you did that.
time.
But you know what? The forgiving is only the first step in the process of healing. Because if you don't find out why, you're doomed to repeat that mistake, and which is why he thinks he might still continue to cheat.
I hate you. I'm divorcing you. When we go back, we're done.
Courtney, are you willing to see? No.
No.
You want to say anything to Courtney?
I do feel bad for what I've done. I do love you all.
No, you don't. The first or second time? Or the last time? Or how are you going to tell it to your kids when you go home? Because I'm not going to let you keep hurting me and my family. My family, not yours.
We'll be back right after this.
I do love you with all of my heart.
Was you thinking that whenever you was Amy? Was you thinking that when somebody else was 13 months and I have been faithful to you? I ain't ever done anything on you. It's always you doing me. We have 3 beautiful kids, Jamie.
And that's why I came here to tell you what.
And you couldn't have told me at home. You're on national TV, jackass.
I didn't know how to tell you.
I'm done, Jamie.
Chris is about to tell his girlfriend 3 shocking sex secrets.
First thing I want to tell you.
Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women.
I never had sex with anybody.
You're a damn liar!
We're going to find out right now. The lie detector determined
Family sex secrets exposed today.
this is Cosetta. Cosetta is furious. She works nights in order to support her boyfriend of 3 years, Chris, and their 18-month-old daughter, Christiana. But Cosetta fears that while she's busy at work, Chris is busy with other women in their home. And an insult to injury, Chris disappeared on the night that Cosetta gave birth to their daughter. And Cosetta thinks that Chris was sleeping with other women in exchange for money and Xbox games. Why?
I've been in love with Chris since the minute I met him. We have a beautiful baby together, and I used to be happy. But I don't trust him at all anymore, and it's really stressing me out. I am a woman, and a woman knows, and I know in my heart that Chris is cheating on me. Chris disappears for weeks at a time. There's a big fat girl that Chris is constantly hanging with. To make matters worse, I believe she's buying him clothes and giving him money for sex. I love Chris and I want to be with him, but I can't be with him if he's going to cheat on me.
Where was he the day you gave birth?
Chris was with a big, fat, black girl.
How do you know that?
I know because I talked to the girl 3 weeks after that. She told me that Chris told me he was out of town. But the girl told me that Chris was with him instead of out of town. So I know she's not lying.
And the biggest problem is it gets past anger because you believe that Chris is using you.
Yes. I've been with Chris for 3 years. I've dedicated everything to him. He's my everything. He's my everything. And for like the last couple months, Chris acts as if he's not attracted to me anymore. He doesn't do anything with me anymore. And when I'm around him, he just acts funny. If you love a person and you want to be with them, you wouldn't treat them like that.
I want to tell you something. We sat down with Chris to take a lie detector test. And all of a sudden there was a shocking turn of events because Chris wants to come out here and explain things. So we might as well bring him out. Here's Chris, everybody. So there are some specific things that Chris wants you to know about Cosetta, and here's the first confession.
The first thing I want to tell you, I cheated 20 times with more than 20 different women.
Why did we have to come all the way to New York for you to tell me that? Why you couldn't tell me that at home? Why did we have to come in front of all these damn people and put our business out and you could have told me at home?
Cosetta, here's the second confession.
And the next thing is, I done had sex with the fat girl more than 20 times. And yes, while you was at the hospital having my baby, I was with the fat girl.
Yeah, man, quit being like that. You know I love you, man.
I knew you was a lying dog. I knew it.
There's one last thing. One last thing he wanted to say.
I have cheated for money and gifts. I love you, but please just take me back one last time. I promise. This is what I'm here for, to make it work.
Cheating on me for money and gifts. Everything that I do for you, I been over backwards. I put my life on the line for you, and you cheat on me for money and gifts. Are you serious?
This is in the past, though. This is why I'm here to
Cosetta, sit down, okay?
This is in the past.
Because there were a couple of more questions that we asked Chris on the lie detector. You were asked if you're cheating on Cosetta because you're no longer turned on by her. You said no, the lie detector determined that's a lie.
You ain't turned on to me no more, Chris. You ain't turned on to me no more. You're not.
Baby.
You don't love me. You don't love me.
Man, it's not what it is.
You don't love me. You don't love me.
You wanted here to get counseling, okay? You wanted to find out if there's a way. So sit down. Sit down here, Cosetta. Cosetta, sit down here. Dr. Jeff?
Now that we know everything, you want to take a look at yourself as to why you did these very destructive things. It's more than just the words, Chris. Now it's going to have to be about the actions. But not only you guys getting therapy, but also you getting therapy and seeing what that's about. Basically, selling your behind for money. There's some real self-esteem issues there, and you've got to work with that.
I do whatever it takes to make him happy.
But now, Cosetta, now the thing is, to get his respect, you've got to respect yourself, too, and learn to love yourself.
We'll be back right after this. Thank you.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Cosetta, you want us to set up some counseling for him?
Please.
Okay. And you're going to have to be involved, too, you know. Okay? Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry's having sex with women.
I never had sex with anybody.
You're a damn liar!
We're going to find out right now. The lie detector determined
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Ruthie. Backstage is Ruthie's husband, Jerry. You see, they were married 8 months ago, and these newlyweds should be drowning in happiness, but that's not the case. You see, Ruthie believes that Jerry no longer loves her and is even physically repulsed by her. Recently, Ruthie discovered a website that details how Jerry is having sex with women behind her back. This is her story.
When I first met Jerry, he was my everything. But now that's all changed since we've been married. It's tearing us apart. I hate for my kids to see me cry. And they want to know why. I think Jerry looks at me anymore. It makes me feel like I'm disgusting to him. I think that my husband is cheating on me because I'm not pretty, like the women that he's with. I discovered a website where women were talking about having sex with my husband. That made me feel like I'd already lost everything. I thought that when me and Jerry got married, we were going to be together. It was just going to be us. It wasn't going to be him and everybody else. Jerry is all I have, and if he fails the lie detector test, then I have nothing.
What happened 2 weeks before your wedding?
He told me that he cheated on me with my best friend.
Ruthie, why didn't you get rid of it right then?
Because I love him.
Well, gave your husband a lie detector test, and we're going to have the results, but first, this is what Jerry had to say.
Ruthie means the world to me. We have a beautiful daughter together, and she also has beautiful twin girls that I've helped raise. I can't imagine my life without them. 2 weeks before I married Ruthie, I came clean and told her that I had had a sexual relationship with one of her close friends before we got together. Now that Ruthie knows this, she's got insecure and she thinks that I'm cheating on her. I have never cheated on Ruthie.
All right, everybody, here's Jerry. Jerry, come on out. Jerry, are you disgusted by your wife?
No, not at all.
That's what she thinks.
I know that's what she thinks, but I'm not. First of all, I didn't cheat on her. The relationship
That's a liar. You are such a liar. It is right there. Okay, there's a girl. Let me tell y'all. She has a claw hand. It's like this right here. And I mean, come on. What the hell? Like for real, it's like this. And I'd like to know what turns you on. This right here? Like, I'm really serious.
We're going to find out right now. We have all the results.
Let's find out. I want to know. Can I stand? Can I stand? I want to be right here.
Jerry, you were asked if you're still in love with Ruthie. You said yes. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You were asked if you regret marrying Ruthie. You admitted you do regret marrying Ruthie.
Said that.
Okay, whatever. Ooh.
You were asked if you've had sex with anyone other than Ruthie during your relationship with her. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
I never had sex with anybody.
Jerry, you were asked if you had any of your female co-workers during your relationship with Ruthie. You said no. The lie detector determined that's a lie.
And you somebody else.
You were asked if you've had sex with any of Ruthie's close friends during your relationship with Ruthie.
God.
You said no. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Tell me
I know you're flailing out against Jerry, but this is really about you healing yourself so you can make the proper decisions in the future. So, if you can't make it as husband and wife, you're going to have to come to some agreement as to how to be healthy parents so that we don't see your child on this show 15 years from now having the same problem.
Yeah. We'll be back right after this.
Why? I'm sorry, don't cut it with me no more. I get so sick. I'm sorry. And I love you. But still, yeah, you slap around on me.
An emotional Jerry begs for forgiveness.
You want a tissue? It's the one I caught on. Do you want it?
Last time, her husband was caught red-handed with 2 sexy people. But today, the tables have turned.
I cheated on you. I'm not sure if you or him is the father of the boy.
I tell you for you. Is her husband the father?
Demetrius.
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Diana. Now, 2 years ago, Diana brought her husband, Demetrius, on this show. She brought him on this show because she suspected he was cheating on her with her very own sister. Guess what? Demetrius was found not to be cheating with her sister. But he did fail the lie detector test when it came to other women. So take a look at the appearance on the show 2 years ago.
Can you imagine suspecting that the woman your husband is secretly having sex with is your very own sister?
If my husband is cheating on me with my sister or any other woman, we are done.
Your sister in nothing but panties.
Yes.
And your husband sitting there like dumbfounded?
I share her in her panties with a...
But with her panties. We sent 2 sexy decoys into the green room.
That's what you want to do?
Here's Demetrius.
Diana, you have got to be out of your mind. I am not sleeping with your husband.
Kelly, come on out.
Have you ever had sexual intercourse with Diana's sister Kelly? You said no. That was the truth.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
Okay then. We asked you, Demetrius, if you've ever had sexual intercourse with another woman in the bed that you share with Diana. You said no. The lie detector determined it was a lie.
You got to stand up because I'm pregnant.
So guess what? After that show, Diana forgave Demetrius. But apparently, she didn't forget, because she's back today because she needs our help again. But it's not exactly what you would think. Why are you back here?
Maury, I cheated on my husband.
That's not the worst part of it.
That's not the worst part of it?
The worst part of it is I got pregnant, and around the time I got pregnant is when I cheated.
So you don't know who the father is? You don't know who the father of the child is? Didn't I read that you told Demetrius you cheated on him?
Yes, sir. I told him I cheated one time, but actually, I cheated more than 5 times.
Well, we're going to meet Demetrius. I'm glad that he has made a complete turnaround, and this is what he feels when it comes to hearing a secret from you. Watch.
My wife, Diana, she's my everything. I made a big mistake by cheating on her. Thankfully, my wife stuck by my side through it all. Since the last show, we communicate much, much better. I love spending quality time with my wife. Right now, yes, we're in a good place. We just had a little girl in December, Mariana, and I love her with all my heart. I love being a father. I change the diaper, feed her. I'm proud of my little girl. Diana is sweet and innocent. I don't think she'll do anything to hurt me. I'm surprised if she keeping something from me, and it hurt inside to know that she is. Diana, I love you, and the Mariana. My family means everything to me. Whatever the secret is, I hope we can get through it like we got through it the last time.
You see, women, guys can change. Here's Demetrius. Demetrius, first of all, I got to congratulate you. You've done a complete turnaround, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Diana, why don't you tell Demetrius why you brought him back?
Demetrius, you know I love you, right? You're my world, you're my husband. We done been through so many different things together. But my secret is, I cheated, you know I told you I cheated one time. I cheated on you more than that one time. Baby, listen.
Demetrius, sit down because she has more to tell you. Diana, sit down and tell him the whole thing.
And the second part is, I'm not sure if you or him is the father of the boy.
Man, you play too much, man. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. You play too much. Get off me. Get off me. You play too much. What you gonna do that for when I change? I changed for you.
I'm sorry.
I changed for you.
We can do a paternity test. You want me to do a paternity test?
Sir. I need to know.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I don't want your mind to run away with you
Please forgive
before
me.
we do this test.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I love you and I'm sorry. Mistakes happen.
Boy, I'll be there for her. I'll be there for the child regardless. Regardless of whatever. And this is my child. I'll be there for her.
Is her husband the father? The answer is next.
Demetrius.
An emotional Jerry begs for forgiveness. Will it work?
You want a tissue? It's the one I caught on. Do you want it?
Maury was
Family sex secrets exposed today.
This is Diana and Demetrius. Now, Diana revealed a shattering secret to Demetrius that she cheated on him and their 8-week-old daughter, Demariana, might belong to another man. Now, we've given them all a DNA test. We're going to have the results in a minute. But you were angry after the show, weren't you, Demetrius?
Yes, sir. I've been a couple of days. It's been hard for me. I want to know badly.
Do you talk to each other?
No, I don't talk to her, but I deal with my baby.
You do?
Yeah.
Because that's your baby?
Yeah. I pray to God it is, Maury. My angel.
Diana, have you tried to get him to talk?
Yes, sir. I've been trying to talk to him. I've been apologizing. I'm sincerely sorry. I didn't mean to get pregnant, and I didn't mean to hurt him, but I was hurting. And I want our marriage to work, and I know in my heart that he's the father, regardless to what that piece of paper say. You know, we got married. We got a certificate. This is life. This is love. And you hurt me, and I want you to understand, I am so sorry. This is your child. We can work through it, regardless to what the DNA test say. She got your daddy's blood, your last name. Can't you understand? I mean, what? And I'm sorry.
We're going to have the results right now. In the case of 8-week-old Demariana Demetrius, you are the father.
Come back, baby.
Thank you, Maury.
All right. All's well, right? In this household. Very good. We'll be back right after this.
An emotional Jerry begs for forgiveness. Will it work?
You want a tissue? It's the one I caught on. Do you want it?
Find out next. Family sex secrets exposed today. Earlier, the lie detector revealed that Ruthie's husband, Jerry, was cheating on her with a close friend. Backstage, an emotional Jerry pleaded with Ruthie to give him one more chance.
You want a tissue? You know what? The tears you're crying right now, that's for everything I've ever felt.
I'll do counseling, whatever it takes, because I want us to be together. I want us to be a happy family.
You better not screw it up, because I'm telling you, I will bounce out of here, I promise.
We hope that this couple can put this all behind them and make a fresh start. Until next time, America. Real people, real problems. The drama starts now. Derek denies not one but two of Alicia's children because he says he knows who the real father is. His former friend, Mark. They deny ever sleeping together.
I've never touched Mark.
Derek, you need to realize these kids are not mine. Where did he get this idea? I'm just a friendly guy.
But the two DNA tests will reveal the shocking truth.
Mark, Derek, Mark, Derek, you...
2 years ago, Erica was unsure if her baby's father was her husband, Mike, or a man she had a one-night stand with.
You are not the father.
They stayed together, but today they're back because Erica just had another baby.
After what's happened in the past, I need to know if baby Alexis is mine.
Is her husband Mike the father, or will history repeat itself?
Mike?
Plus, this man denies all three of their children for one very strange reason.
Their private parts are not shaped the same.
Let's be truthful right here. What don't they have that you have?
My privates, Maury.
No resemblance, not an inkle.
3 paternity tests. He says it's about the privates, but will he look like a fool in public?
Walston, Walston, Walston.
It's unbelievable paternity drama next.
Everyone, this is Alicia. Welcome, Alicia, to the show. Now, Alicia is frustrated. She is furious because of this man, Derek, is denying not one, but 2 of her children. 1-year-old Aiden, 2-week-old Ava. Alicia says Derek is denying her kids because Derek has it in his mind that he knows who the real father is. His ex-friend, Mark. Derek believes Alicia and Mark had a secret relationship, and he is actually the father of both of these kids. Here's Alicia's story.
I'm 1,000% sure that Derek is the father of not one, but both of my kids. He's accusing me of sleeping around with his friends, and he knows that I have not slept with him. Derek is just a scared little boy, and when he gets these results, this will be his wake-up call. As for me sleeping with his best friend, Mark, Derek is just saying that to get out of responsibility of being a father. My kids are the victim here, but after today, he's going to step up and be in their life, whether he likes it or not.
So, we have given a lie detector test to Alicia, and we've given a DNA test. And we're going to get to all the results. He says he knows that his ex-friend, Mark, is the father. That you have had a secret relationship with Mark, and he's the father of both of those kids.
Maury, I've never done nothing with this man. Never, ever have I ever touched Mark.
It was his friend, right?
Yes, I've never touched Mark. They fell out for really no reason, all because he just don't want to take care of his kids.
Oh,
that's the only reason why they fell out.
This is what Derek had to say. Watch this, everybody.
My ex-girlfriend, Alicia, is nothing but a cheating whore. And I know her 2 kids is not mine. I think Alicia is sleeping with my ex-best friend, Mark, behind my back. Until I get these results, I'm not going to believe none of them. I think Alicia kids don't look nothing like me. And not to mention her oldest son, Aiden, have seizures. My family doesn't make seizure babies. If these kids are not mine, I hope Alicia and Mark have a good life and she stay the hell out of mine.
Did I hear?
Whore!
Did I hear right?
Whore!
Did I hear right?
Whore! Whore!
His family
he
doesn't
don't even
make...
take care of his kids!
Here's Derek.
No,
Derek, come on out.
How y'all? Whatever you get through.
Derek, okay, so let's get this. Let's see what we can agree on. Y'all went together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. She got pregnant. You were okay with that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Then, 6 weeks after the baby's born, you're out.
We had an argument one time, and then you put me out. You don't actually put me out of the house and let him stay there, you know what I'm saying? And somebody told me that they seen him coming out the house early that morning.
You a lie. You a lie and a half. You a lie. You a lie and a half. You are a lie.
Okay, this guy used to be your friend, right?
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
He denied this, right? To you?
Yeah.
Did he deny?
Fronted both of them. I sat both of them down there in front of them, and they both sit up and deny it.
Well, don't you believe him?
No, not at all.
Derek, about something else. Your family does not make...
Nope. Feed your baby.
That's
not at
all
all.
right, baby.
Not at all.
He all right now. He all right now. He all right now, and he gonna be all right, long as he got his mama. So whenever you get through with the seizure baby thing, that's
Derek,
a cute little boy, baby.
Derek,
Boy.
you're going to be a good dad to these kids.
No, he should have been a good
yeah, because
dad.
it's just if they mind, yeah.
He should have been a good dad.
But how am I actually be a good daddy that I know is not mine?
Well, guess what? The good news is you just live 50 yards away so you can be a good dad.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
He
All
moved behind me to spy on me.
He's spying on
He
you.
moved behind me to spy on me.
That was
If
the
that's
convenient
case,
place.
You should have went
that is
far
convenient.
away if you didn't think my kids wasn't yours.
But that was convenient.
Far away.
That
if you
was
didn't
convenient
think
for me.
that they was yours, and if I was
Do you want to be with her?
friend.
Derek, you want to be with her if they're yours?
Nah.
Well, guess what? Mark's backstage. Let's find out what he has to say.
I am tired of my good name being dragged through the mud for something I did not do. Derek, you need to realize I did not sleep with Alicia, and these kids are not mine. They are yours. I don't believe you'll throw our friendship away with these false allegations. I would never move in on your girl, Alicia. All we are is just good friends. Derek, when these results come back, I want you to apologize to me and Alicia and be the father of these kids that I know you can be.
Would you apologize?
Yeah, I'm willing. I'm mad
Here's
enough
Mark.
to apologize.
Mark, here he is.
But if they mind, yeah.
Whatever.
Would you just tell him he needs to be a man?
He needs to be a man to his kids.
If they mind, yeah.
Mark, where did he get this idea?
I guess because, when he's
Are you all friendly? Is that it?
I'm just a friendly guy.
Right.
I seen that he got kids by this woman.
Right.
Sometimes he's not able to do his job as a man or a father.
Right.
So if I'm just gonna help, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help. I took her to the grocery store one time. He wasn't able to do it.
Right.
So
Because he ain't got no car.
But
he
it was a
works
point nobody didn't tell me,
and
though.
live in a shoebox. I mean, come on, man. So why would I pin 2 kids on you? It ain't like you balling or something. You have nothing.
But I must have something you want. Because I must have something you want. You telling me I'm your baby daddy, so you know what I'm saying? It must be something. It must be something. It must be something.
These kids look like you.
No, sir.
That knows.
You have kids?
You got a big nose.
Yeah,
You
but
have
it's
a
shaped
daughter.
like his.
You got a big
But it's
nose.
shaped like his.
You act like you got a button nose. You got a snout.
So,
I mean, for real. I'm being honest, He got a snout. My kids got snouts.
I get the feeling, Mark, that the way you feel about it is you kind of miss the friendship that you
I
had.
miss the friendship. No, he's a cool guy. Hang out, go out and drink, have a good time. But over some stuff like this, over a woman, it's not worth it.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do the paternity first. When it comes to 2-week-old Ava, Mark, you are not the father.
Thank you. But Mark, but you tell him he's the father.
When it comes to 2-week-old Ava, Derek, you are the father. when it comes to one-year-old Aiden, Mark, you are not the father.
Yes, sir.
And when it comes to one-year-old Aiden, Derek, you are the father. He'll be back. He'll be back. Derek, we got the lie detector test.
Yes, I want to hear that.
Told you. Told you. Told you.
I let this.
No, you sit on over.
I got one thing to say. I apologize. I apologize to you. I apologize.
Alicia, we asked you, have you ever had sexual intercourse with Derek's friend Mark? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
Alicia.
We also asked you if you've had any sexual contact, a contact of any kind with Derek's friend Mark. You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was tripping.
Derek,
no, you was acting
Derek,
like a kid.
be a good dad.
Oh, because I promise I am.
Mark, thanks for being a good friend. Alicia, go take care of your kids.
2 years ago, Erica was unsure if her baby's father was her husband, Mike, or a man she had a one-night stand with.
Does Nevaeh look like the other guy?
I don't even know. I only met the guy one time.
You are not the father.
They stayed together, but today they're back because Erica just had another baby.
After what has happened in the past, I need to know if baby Alexis is mine.
Is her husband Mike the father, or will history repeat itself?
Mike?
Seven babies and 6 men tested. Is he the father?
Everybody, this is Erica. Welcome Erica to the show. Now, you see, this is not Erica's first appearance on our show. You see, 2 years ago, Erica and her husband, Mike, found out the devastating news on our show that Mike was not the biological father of their daughter, Nevaeh. Guess what happened after that show? Mike, her husband, who wasn't the biological father, stepped up and has been a great father to this little girl ever since. And Erica and Mike are still together. But here's the deal, see, when there's history, there are problems. Because 14 days ago, Erica gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Alexis. And because of their history, Mike is not sure that baby Alexis is his daughter. Take a look at their last appearance. Watch.
Michael is my whole world. He's my best friend and my soulmate. But I'm terrified that my 4-month-old daughter, Nevaeh, isn't his. He doesn't look like him.
Does Nevaeh look like the other guy?
I only met the guy one time.
You only did this once? You don't know his last name?
I don't know his real name or his last name.
I love my family with all my heart. And if Nevaeh's not mine, I'm going to be devastated.
This is going to be one family going to take care of that child, and that child's going to continue to have your last name.
Yes, it is. It's going to be my child.
Michael, you are not the father.
I still love you, and I'm still going to be there for you. That's my daughter.
So, for the millions of you out there who see our show and know that there are times when the fella's not the father, and he says, I'm going to take care of this child, and you wonder, well, did he? This one did. This one is the father of Nevaeh. But, Erica, it's come up again.
Yep.
Are you mad at him for wanting to know?
I'm hurt. I thought that that was something that we were done with. You know I made my mistakes in the past, but I thought it was something that we were done with and we can move on.
Do you love him any less for this?
No, I love Mike with all my heart.
But this still kind of gnaws at Mike because he still kind of doesn't trust you.
Right, and hopefully this will put an end to it and he won't have any more doubts about me.
He not only wanted the paternity test, he wanted a lie detector test too.
Yep.
Well, we've given them the DNA test. Erica took the lie detector test. This is what Mike had to say.
It was heartbreaking to find out that Nevaeh wasn't my child, but I am her father and I always will be. Eric and I were able to move on and become a family. We even moved to a new town to get a fresh start together. The problem is I'd find myself at home watching Nevaeh by myself. Erica would always go out with her friends and be gone all day. I can't help but wonder if she's out there cheating on me. When I found out Erica was pregnant again, I had a sense of doubt rush through my body. After what has happened in the past, I can't fully trust what Erica tells me, and I need to know if baby Alexis is mine. I know I can't handle being hurt again, but I don't want to wait another 4 months and find out that baby Alexis is not my daughter.
Everybody welcome Mike to the show. Here's Mike. So, Mike, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you,
I mean,
Maury.
the fact that you've become a terrific father to Nevaeh, that's great.
Thank you.
How come you haven't gotten over the trust issue?
Because I found out that Nevaeh wasn't mine, you know, and it runs through my head that it happened once, it could happen again, and I don't want to go through it again.
Not only do you want to be sure that you're the father of Alexis, you're worried that since the time you've been here till now, 2 years, that she might have been out cheating.
Within the last I'd say the last year and a half.
Anything specific?
No, when I'd be at home with the daughter, with Nevaeh, she'd be out running around, and you know, I'd be at home.
I just need a break from you guys.
If she loves you, why would you think that she would put this at risk again?
Put it at risk the first time. I don't, you know, I think you do it again.
First, we're going to get the results of the paternity test. Then we'll do the lie detector test, all right? Here's the paternity. Which, of course, we're all hoping that you're the father because you've proven to be a good father.
Yes, I have.
All right. When it comes to 14-day-old Alexis, Mike, you are the father.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Now we have this. We asked you, did you have sex with anyone other than Mike around the time you got pregnant with Alexis? You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. We asked you, have you cheated on Mike with anyone besides the one time he knows about? That says about everything, right?
Yep.
You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
I love you.
You gonna trust her now?
Yes.
I never want to see you all on this show again, ever. We'll be back right after this. Thank you.
This man denies all 3 of their children for one very strange reason.
Their private parts are not shaped the same.
Let's be truthful right here. What don't they have that you have?
My privates, Maury. No resemblance, not an inkle.
3 paternity tests. He says it's about the privates, but will he look like a fool in public?
Walston, Walston, Walston.
7 babies and 6 men tested. Is he the father?
Everyone, this is Arla. Welcome Arla to the show. Now, Arla comes to us in a desperate attempt to save her marriage to her husband, Walston. Now, here's the thing. Arla is hurt. She's extremely frustrated because she has been brought here by Walston. Because Walston wants paternity tests to not 1, not 2, but all 3 of their children. 3-year-old Walston Jr., their 1.5-year-old son, Devontae, and their 3-month-old son, William. Walston denies all three, and he believes Arla is cheating on him with all those kids. Watch.
I'm desperate to prove to my husband Wilson that he is the father of not one, not two, but all 3 of our children. Our marriage is hanging by a thread, and I'm devastated that our family is being torn apart. Wilson said that he was told as a child that he couldn't have children. Whoever said that is wrong because he has 3 very beautiful boys with me. My husband claims that our 3-year-old, Wilson Jr., looks like one of our neighbors. Wilson says our 1.5-year-old son, Devontae, is too big to be his child. Our 3-month-old son, William, almost died when he was born. I'm hurting so bad right now that my kids are suffering because their father is denying them. They shouldn't have to go through this.
So, we've given everybody a paternity test, and just to make sure, Arla wanted to take a lie detector test, and she took it to get to the truth. Did he deny the first one when it was born?
No, Maury, he didn't. He was there through the whole pregnancy. He was there when I gave birth.
Yeah.
With the second one, the same thing. He was there when I gave birth.
So when all of a sudden did he get all this doubt?
Towards the end of my pregnancy with our youngest one, he started saying that I was cheating on him through all the pregnancies. And
this is something strange. He says all 3 of them don't have what he has. What does he mean by that?
Oh, my goodness, Maury. First off, his second toe, after his big toe, is longer than the first one, and they don't have that, so they're not his. Then their private parts, private parts are not shaped the same.
Here is Walston. Walston, come on out. Wait a minute. Don't you?
Yes, I do, Maury, but I'm hurt.
Well, how can you have your back to the man you love?
How can he accuse me of cheating on him and deny his own flesh and blood?
You love those?
I do, but I'm holding back. I'm not 100% sure, Maury.
Are you holding back in your affection for them, the way you treat them?
I try not to, but I'm not going to lie. Yes. I really am. I can explain.
Let's be truthful, right? What don't they have that you have?
My privates, more. My private. They're not shaped anything like me. Anything, no resemblance, not an inkle.
If you think I'm cheating on you, and you're going to accuse me... No, hold on. No, it's not hold on. You had your time. If you think I'm going to cheat on you, if I was a man, I would not sleep with a woman unprotectedly if I thought they was cheating on me. Never. And I would not have 3 kids. 3, not 1, 3.
Lies going on here.
No, there wasn't, Maury.
Well, she took the lie detector test.
Oh,
we're
yes,
gonna
I
find
did,
out.
and we're going to find out today. Today. You know everything.
Let's go to the beginning. You don't think any of those kids look like you?
Come on now. Come on now. That's his twin. That is his twin.
By the way, proven to be the father. You're going to change your attitude towards those kids, aren't you?
100%. Completely around. Yeah, I will. Yes, I will.
We're going to find out right now. We're going to do the lie detector test. We're going to do the paternity test. Then we're going to do the lie detector test. When it comes to 3-year-old Walston, Junior Walston, you are the father. When it comes to 1.5-year-old Devontae Walston, you are the father.
Wait, that's the one he denied the most. That's the one he denied the most. That is the one he denied the most. Yeah, how you
When
feel
it comes
now?
to 3-month-old William Walston, you are the father. Test.
I'm with it. Come on.
Have you had any sexual contact of any kind with any other man other than Walston? That says it all. You said no. The lie detector determined You're telling the truth.
What? What now? What now? What do you have to say now? Huh? What do you have to say now? What do you have to say now?
Go be happy. Be a great family. I know you will be.
Amanda confessed to Jason she cheated, and their child might not be his. But in a shocking twist, she's mad at him.
I know I made a mistake, but I'm fed up with being the man in this relationship.
You're mad?
Yeah.
Because?
He don't do nothing for him.
I admit I haven't bonded with Dayton. I'm just scared that he's not mine.
Will the DNA test end the family drama or be the end of this family?
Jason.
7 babies and 6 men tested. Is he the father?
Everyone, this is Amanda. Welcome Amanda to the show. You see, Amanda is as angry as she is heartbroken. 2 months ago, Amanda sadly admitted to her boyfriend, Jason, that she had cheated on him. And there was a possibility that their son Dayton may not be his. So since then, their relationship has been riddled with anger and hurt and blame. But they both agree that the only way to conclude this painful chapter in their relationship is with the results of a DNA test.
I've been with Jason for a year and a half, and I'm fed up with being the man in this relationship. I know I made a mistake, but I know Jason is the father of my son Dayton. I'm tired of Jason being a deadbeat dad. I take care of my son Dayton all by myself without his help. He hasn't done a damn thing, not bought diapers, formula, nothing for my son, and all that's about to change today. Jason looks just like my son Dayton. They have the same eyes, the same nose, everything. If Jason doesn't change and start being a better boyfriend and a better dad today, I'm gonna leave his ass because I deserve better than that.
So you're mad?
I'm mad.
Now, you're mad because, first of all, you have an ongoing relationship with him.
Yeah.
And you're mad.
Yeah.
Because?
He don't take care of my son. He don't do nothing for him. Yeah, he signed everything.
It's fine.
He was fine.
And then as soon as you told him, Jason, there's something I got to tell you.
He started denying it from the whenever he saw him, there was already questions about it because people kept saying stuff about him to him, telling him I was cheating on him.
Really?
Yeah, and I finally admitted to him, and I'm tired of it.
Did you tell him that it's his baby?
Yeah, I told him it was his baby.
That when you cheated, it was not when you got pregnant, right?
I told him that.
It was 2 weeks before.
It was a couple weeks before, yeah.
He didn't believe you?
No, he didn't believe me.
And because of that, what's his attitude been?
He don't take care of my son. He don't buy him diapers. He don't buy him formula. He don't do a damn thing for him, and I'm tired of it.
This is what Jason had to say. Watch.
I was very angry and hurt when I found out that my girlfriend Amanda had cheated on me around the time that she got pregnant. And what angers me the most is that she denied cheating on me through her entire pregnancy. I've said some pretty mean and hurtful things to Amanda because I'm afraid that Dayton's not my son, and that would crush me. I admit I haven't bonded with Dayton like I should have, but I'm just scared and still hurt that he's not mine. I'm hoping that I'm proven to be Dayton's father so I can put all this anger behind me and we can move on and be a family.
Here he is, Jason. Jason, come on out. Jason, good to see you. Welcome. Glad you're here.
You need to
Thank
stop
you.
making excuses and take care of him.
So, Jason, this is what I'm getting through this. There is a big block going on in your head. You can't get past it, can you?
Nope.
That's a little baby. You should love that baby no matter what, don't you think? Do you love him?
Yes, I do.
Do you
but
love
I'm
her?
sick of it.
Huh?
Yes.
Now, if this is your child, are you going to do a 180 on me?
Yes, sir.
Start taking care of that
Stop
child?
calling me a bitch and a whore and a slut and everything else.
Even if he's not mine, I'm still going to be there for him.
Okay.
I'm tired of being the man with it.
Well, let's find out. When it comes to 2.5-month-old Dayton, Jason, you are the father.
What's that say? What's that say? What's that say? It says, you are the father.
All right. Are you happy? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
You help out and give him a chance. Don't get in his face so much, okay? We'll be back right after this. Delilah is not your average single mother. Delilah was born HIV.
I struggle every day with this disease.
And to make matters worse, Kyle denies that he's the father of her baby.
Hey, don't tell me that. Sit down, woman.
Is Kyle truly the father?
Kyle.
7 babies and 6 men tested. Is he the father?
Now, my next guest, 19-year-old Delilah, is a teen mom struggling to raise her 9-month-old daughter, Nancy L. But Delilah is not your average single mother because Delilah was born HIV. And she has never in her life known exactly how much longer she had to live. But she's here to prove to her ex-boyfriend Kyle that he is the father of her daughter Nancy L. Listen to Delilah's story.
At just 19 years old, Delilah has experienced more pain than some people go through in a lifetime.
I was 14 when I found out I was HIV positive. I didn't know what to do. I just fell to the floor and started crying.
Despite Delilah's diagnosis, she's determined to live a normal life.
I struggled every day with this disease. I had kids, not even wanting to be my friends. When I got with Kyle, I fell in love with him. We were happy. And as soon as I got pregnant, he started to deny my baby, saying it couldn't be his.
Unfortunately, Delilah says Kyle has not supported her or her daughter during these tough times.
He wasn't there when she was born. He wasn't there when she started to walk. He's missed everything.
Sadly, Delilah doesn't know how much time she has left to live.
When I was 10, my mom died of AIDS. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't miss her. And I just need to know, God forbid something was to happen to me, that he will be there for my daughter.
Now, there is one great shining light to this story, because baby Nancy L. is free of HIV. What did the doctors tell you? That there was a possibility?
There was a possibility, but as long as I stood undetectable and was on top of my pills, she would be negative.
As long as it hadn't broken out
Yes.
further, as long as your HIV hadn't broken out further,
Yes.
the chances are that your child would not have HIV.
3 tests and negative.
I ask about all this because does Kyle know about all this?
Yes, he does.
And he still denies this child?
Yes.
Has he ever seen your daughter?
3 times, and my daughter's 9 months. 3 times out of those 9 months.
You know what he says? He says there's another guy. It was your other friend because you named your daughter after the other guy.
But that's because my mother's name was Nancy.
Oh, I see.
Nancy L. Do you hear it? Can you hear it? Nancy L.
Now everybody's wondering, did Kyle know that you were HIV when he slept with you?
I told him a week after we got together, and we didn't sleep together until 2 months into the relationship. That was his decision to sleep with me without a rubber.
And this is what Kyle had to say. Watch.
Just because I'm a good guy does not mean I'm the baby's father. People can pity Delilah all they want, but that doesn't mean she didn't do me wrong. She said she called to tell me she was pregnant, but that's just a fairy tale. I had to hear 4 months later from a doctor that she was pregnant. Delilah didn't include me in any aspect of her entire pregnancy. She didn't tell me about the baby shower or the delivery. She was heartless and self-centered the entire time. Not to mention, she named this baby after another man. I asked Delilah for a DNA test, but all she did was procrastinate. Bottom line, if I'm not the father, I'm done with your nonsense.
Here he is, Kyle. Kyle. You know the backdrop of the story. I mean, first of all, this child is HIV-free. I assume you don't want to be with her, right?
Not at all.
Then why'd you sleep with her?
Why'd I sleep with her? At one point in my life, I did love her. I proposed to this woman. I gave her a ring. I offered her everything I had.
All right then, so if you knew that, you should have never been denying her when I got pregnant with her.
denying her? I'm sitting here at work, up at school, working hard, and they're not gonna
exactly.
No, let me talk. You had your chance to speak. Let me talk, woman.
You can't take 5 minutes out your day. You can't take 5 minutes out your day to pick up a phone just to see how your daughter's doing.
Let me talk, woman.
Even if you know there's a possibility.
You gonna let me talk?
Even if you know
Calm
there's a
down.
possibility.
Calm down. Let me
Go ahead.
talk. You got your words out, Maury. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
I go to school. I'm working hard. I'm furthering my education. This girl, she dropped out of high school. She don't want nothing. She low life. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm a low life. I'm a low life, but I'm taking care of my daughter.
But listen,
I'm doing that for my daughter every day.
At work.
Every day. What do you do?
She gonna tell me. She told me about her pregnancy. She never told me nothing. So I get a message from her. She sends me a message on MySpace saying, I'm just gonna, right? MySpace. I'm just gonna put you on support, and my man's been with you since day one. Click. My man's been with me since day one. How do you have a man with you since day one, and it's my baby?
All right, it takes any man to make a baby, but it takes a real man to step up and be a father. I don't have to call you. I don't have to be on top of you to call you for you to be in.
You don't have to be on top of me, but you need to let me know that I'm the father.
If this is your child.
If this is my child, this girl will receive more love than any,
really?
guy can give her.
Well, you know what?
And she knows I'll be the best father.
Kyle, you still have feelings for her?
Yeah. I got feelings for this girl a lot.
If you think that, if it turns out that you're the father of this child, is there a chance you all can get together? Well, let's not even worry about that right now until we find out the results. Now that I know you'll be a good father. When it comes to 9-month-old Nancy L., Kyle?
Is Kyle the father? The DNA results are next.
Kyle?
Seven babies and 6 men tested. Is he the father? At just 19 years old, Delilah has experienced more pain than some people go through in a lifetime.
I was 14 when I found out I was HIV positive. I didn't know what to do. I just fell to the floor and started crying. When I got with Kyle, I fell in love with him. We were happy. And as soon as I got pregnant, he started to deny my baby, saying it couldn't be his.
Just because I'm a good guy does not mean I'm the baby's father. People can pity Delilah all they want, but that doesn't mean she didn't do me wrong. Not to mention, she named this baby after another man.
If this is your child.
If this is my child, this girl will receive more love than any guy can give her.
When it comes to 9-month-old Nancy L., Kyle, you are the father.
You gonna change your name. Listen here. You gonna listen here. Hey.
Go hold your daughter.
Yeah, let me see my daughter, but you're gonna change your name. You're gonna change your name.
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We have a late-breaking update on Delilah that you don't want to miss. 7 babies and 6 men tested. Is he the father? Delilah, a teen mom who's been diagnosed HIV positive, just proved to her ex-boyfriend Kyle that he is the father of her baby.
You are the father. You still have feelings for her?
Yeah, I got feelings for this girl.
What happened to this couple after the show? We spoke to both Delilah and Kyle, and although they live in different states, they both say they are in love with each other and are working out a way to become a true family. We wish them the best of luck. Until next time, America. The incredible drama on Maury. There'll be more truth and more consequences. The women on today's show have been here before.
Not. Oh, well, he's not the dad. Bring him in!
In the next hour, the search for the father of their babies continues with new men and new DNA tests. Will all of their paternity drama end today? It's one of the most shocking and explosive DNA results of the past year.
You are not.
Kayla's back.
Are you okay?
No, I am irate.
And she swears today she'll prove that this man, Josh, is her baby's father.
Shut up! Do not even tell me to shut up!
The results are in. Will the second man tested be the father of Kayla's baby?
Josh?
Amanda's been here before.
You are not the father.
She's back. Her new fiance now doubts he's the father of both of her children.
I made a mistake once, Maury, so I know he's the father of both of my kids.
He desperately wants to be the father.
You love those kids, Mel.
Yes, sir. I love them with my heart.
But could the DNA test prove her wrong again?
Melvin.
Plus, Scott told his girlfriend he was stepping out for 15 minutes and then disappeared for a year. But who will vanish off our stage when the DNA results come out?
Scott?
They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies?
Everyone, this is Kayla. Welcome Kayla back to the show. You see, 4 months ago, Kayla was here. And then she received the shocking news on this stage that a man named Chris was not the father of her 19-month-old daughter, Brianna. So today, Kayla is back, and she says there is no doubt in her mind now that this man, Josh, is the father of her daughter.
When we first met Kayla, she was determined to prove to a man named Chris that he was the father of her baby.
I've known Christopher since the 2nd grade, and he's grown up to be nothing but a deadbeat who'd rather skateboard than take care of his baby.
I hate you so much you don't even understand.
But Chris had a very different take on the situation.
Kayla's the type of skis that's been obsessed with me since day one and won't get out of my life.
Everyone in your family and your best friends tell you that you two look alike.
That is the congregation of our whole town.
The results stunned us all.
You are not.
Stay out of my life.
Yeah.
But today, Kayla has returned, determined to put this situation to rest.
I know the last time I was here, I was wrong about Chris being Brianna's father. But this time, I am 100% sure that Josh is Brianna's dad. He is the only other possibility. Josh was a loser then, and he's a loser now. But he is going to step up and be a full-time father to his daughter.
Are you okay?
No, I am irate. I want these test results now.
Now, wait. Were you and Josh seeing each other when you got pregnant?
Maury, we were dating before that, but let me tell you what happened. Because
What happened?
of his family and his friends saying that he should break up with me, we got separated.
Oh,
if
I
it
see.
wasn't for that, I would have never gotten with Christopher, and that wouldn't have even been an option.
Yeah. But Kayla, you told Josh he was the father, right?
Why did I tell him that? Because at that point in time, he was doing something with his life, and he was going to be there.
But then you said
3 months later, he just left and went off being a deadbeat, doing nothing with his life.
Okay. So the story was you told Josh he was the father, then you took it back because he wasn't leading the kind of life you liked, so you said he wasn't the father. I can tell you, ladies out there, don't do that! Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's fast forward. You came on this show 4 months ago. You find out Chris was not the father. What happened after that?
Maury, I called him literally when I got backstage from this. Got on the phone with Josh and told him we were going to be together and life was going to be perfect when we left this show.
Right, and then what happened?
Maury, it lasted a week and then...
Oh, so you got together kind of like...
We got back together, we got back, and it lasted a week.
Yeah, that's...
After that, we got separated because I can't stand to be with
with a relationship with him when it's me dating his family, not me dating him.
He's a liar. No.
So it's about Josh and his family. You can't stand that. So when you got rid of Josh the second time after about a week, what did you do?
Maury, I gave him another chance, and then when we got back together, I couldn't take it. So I broke up with him for a girl, and that's why I have on my game.
Liar! Liar! You're a liar!
Wait a minute, Kayla. A lot of people are going to say, Kayla, first of all, you brought a guy here, you thought he was the father, he wasn't the father. Then you told Josh he was the father, you got back together with him for a week. That didn't work out, you got rid of him. Now you're with a girl. Are you confused?
Maury, I was confused.
Yeah, she's confused. She's confused.
For me.
Okay. Josh doesn't want to have anything to do with your child, right?
Now that I told him that I don't want to be with him, he thinks he can't be a full-time parent. Let me tell you that that's not how it works with me. You're either going to be there for my daughter or you're not. And in this case, you are.
Shut up.
Does he spend time with Brianna or no? No? You think they...
Do I think they look alike? Are you kidding me? This house right here, this forehead, this, hello. Are you joking me? What?
Where? Here?
You don't see this? And those lips?
Right.
And these eyes?
Right. You all think that that's the daughter? While Kayla talks to a screen, this is what Josh had to say.
Kayla has screwed me over time and time again, and I'm fed up with it. After seeing Kayla on the last show, I need this paternity test. I want to make sure what happened to Chris doesn't happen to me. When Kayla was 2 months pregnant, she told me I was the father and then left me for Chris. When Brianna was born, she didn't even call me. I tried to be there for Brianna, but Kayla keeps her away from me. If Maury tells me I'm not the father, I'll feel bad for Brianna because she deserves a dad.
Everybody, here's Josh. Josh, come on out. Let me get this straight. First of all, way back, before we even did any testing, she said you were the father.
Yeah, that's correct.
And you were almost ready for that.
Yeah.
And then she said, you're not the father.
Yep. Goes off to be with Chris.
Right. So then it was Chris. Then she
Why
brings...
did I leave you for Chris? Maybe because you were off doing things that I didn't want in my life. And he ain't nothing to be proud of. He is better than you.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's all you have to say to me. Your mom's not here to stand up for you. Can't you say something for yourself?
So, Josh, she finds out that Chris is not the father. She goes home. She calls you up. And what do you say? What's your reaction?
Oh, I was happy at first.
You were?
Because she immediately calls me. She calls me like, oh, yeah, you know, you're the dad.
Right.
She comes over to my friend's house. We're together for a week. She wants to try and go get her life figured out. That's why we broke up.
Because I was trying to go to school. That is the reason I told you. Because I enrolled in school to be a full-time student.
Then she ends up with a woman. Is that what got you so upset that you don't want to be the father to this child, or what?
No, it's not even that. It's
really, it's not that, because I'm pretty sure that you told me that our daughter doesn't need a for a mother. I'm pretty sure you said that.
I did.
It doesn't matter what relationship I'm in, just like it doesn't matter if we're together. That has nothing to do with my parenting skills.
We ain't gonna be together.
So what you're saying is, you think you're the father, or you
Yeah,
don't?
I mean, I could be a possibility, but there's another guy too.
Well, there is.
Yeah. Well, so what I heard.
No, Josh.
Let me talk. Shut up.
No, do not even tell me to
Shut up. She would go to her house to go be with Chris, and I also heard she was with another dude. Would you like to know what her nickname was?
Whoa, really, Josh?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
if you're proved to be the father, you're going to be the father.
Oh, dude.
Are you going to be the father?
Yeah.
Is your mom going to keep taking up the responsibilities like she has been?
No.
Mama's boy? Really?
Yeah.
That's my nickname for you.
When it comes to 19-month-old Brianna, Josh,
Come on.
you are the father. You want him to be a father. Don't get into his face. Let him assume his responsibility. Give him a chance to do this. I think he'll step up and be a good guy.
I've been helping take care of this baby for the past 6 months.
Great.
You or your family?
All right.
Me.
Okay.
Who's the one with the job? Me. I'm the
Okay.
one buying diapers and food.
Okay, so give him a chance. All right?
I told you, and to your mom and your family, I told you.
All right.
I'm angry, Maury. Like,
You're angry.
you
Guess
better
what?
make up for it.
He just found out he was a father. Give him a chance.
I'm glad because Brianna needs a father.
Okay, fine. Well, you can't scream at him.
Amanda's been here before.
You are not the father.
She's back. Her new fiancé now doubts he's the father of both of her children.
I made a mistake once, Maury, so I know he's the father of both of my kids.
He desperately wants to be the father.
You love those kids, Melvin.
Yes, sir. I love them with all my heart.
But could the DNA test prove her wrong again?
Melvin.
They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies?
Everyone, this is Amanda. Welcome Amanda back to the show. You see, over a year ago, Amanda appeared on our show convinced that a man named Derek was the father of her son, Jordan. Now, before we find out why she's back today, I want you to look at her last appearance. Watch.
He told his sisters, told his mom, told his dad, everybody. But then when the baby came, he disappeared, just like a little trifling man.
Amanda swears I'm the father of her son, Jordan, but there's no way. We had sex the first time we met. So you tell me what kind of girl she is.
Are you happy when she told you she was pregnant?
Never.
Yes, you was.
Gave me a different due date.
That's because I had a C-section, dummy. When you have a C-section, the baby comes out 2 weeks early.
Derek?
You are the father.
You are not the father.
Oh, God.
It's going to be all right.
No one was more shocked than Amanda to learn that Derek was not the dad. But then she thought about it and immediately realized that this man, Melvin, was Jordan's father. In fact, she was so convinced, she and Melvin got engaged. They even have another baby, 1-year-old Kashawn. However, because of what happened here on the show, Melvin doesn't completely trust Amanda and wants both kids, baby Jordan and baby Kashawn, tested. Are you upset he doesn't trust you?
I mean, I made a mistake once, Maury, so I know he's the father of both of my kids. I mean, my son, Jordan.
But can you understand how Melvin might think he might...
I mean, I understand how he feels about Jordan, but Kashawn, that's his twin. Look at him. You can even see that. Even a blind man can see that.
And what about Jordan?
Jordan looks like me. That's my twin right there.
This is what he had to say.
I'm the second man that Amanda is testing for her son, Jordan. And in my heart, I've always believed that I could be his father. I was excited when I found out Amanda was pregnant with Kashawn, but in my heart, I always had doubt. I just don't trust Amanda. I constantly find the guy's numbers in her phone, and she lies about everything. The kids, they mean the world to me. But at the same time, I can't fully accept them because I can't honestly say they're mine. Amanda better be telling me the truth, because if she's not, then I'm gone. I'm out of her life, out of the kids' life for good.
Everybody, here's Melvin. Melvin, come on out. Melvin, how are you? You know something?
There's no reason for them to boo you. You've been a great guy up for these kids, okay?
You're booing a guy who got together with this woman
and they have 2 kids. He wants to be the father. You ought to applaud him, not boo him. Why? Why does he get a boo?
Because the little one, he shouldn't even be here. You can look at that picture. Look at that.
But at the same time, ask her how many times I done find different numbers in her phone of people she done been talking to. On the phone back, the female name, but a man answer the phone. Why you lie? Always lying. You lie about little stuff, you lie about big stuff.
You love those kids, Melvin.
Yes, sir. I love them with all my heart.
She says you don't treat both of them the same.
No, at times I'm not gonna lie, because at times I'm iffy with Jordan. So
okay,
sometimes,
but you shouldn't be iffy. Those is kids.
I have that feeling. I gotta make sure.
You shouldn't be iffy. Those is kids.
Melvin, when she called you and said that you were the father of Jordan, what did you say?
I was, in a way, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Thrilled, like, dang, I'm a father now. I can be the father that my dad was to me. But at the same time, I was still questioning after, the show. I'm like, okay, what all you done been doing? Let me know, because I'm not about to be no fool.
Okay, but you knew about the Jordan situation. You already knew.
Okay.
But what does Krishan got to do with this?
Still, yeah.
What does Krishan got to do with this?
How many times you done lied?
Got nothing to do with this. That boy look exactly
How many times you done lied and tell me one thing?
How many times you done lied? Don't ever sit there and times you done
Do
lied.
those kids look like you?
I think Krishan really looks like me, but I think Jordan really looks like her.
If those kids aren't yours, what are you going to do?
Then I'm calling the engagement off, because I'm not going to marry somebody who lied.
We're going to find out right now. In the case of 2-year-old Jordan, Melvin, you are not.
All this, that, I'm a hoe, all this and that. But yet I'm sitting there spending my last on them and stuff.
And when it comes to 1-year-old Krishan, Melvin, you are not.
Both of them, my man. This is a big ass lie. I'm sitting here taking care of these kids and stuff. Hell no. How you gonna lie about both of them?
No, that's a lie.
How you gonna lie about both of them?
Now
you scoop me down.
I did not have sex with nobody else. Look at that boy.
Not the father.
That's a lie. No, I want another test.
No, he's not the father.
I want another test.
You can have another test. You can do anything you want.
Nope.
But he's not the father.
How is he not the father, Maury? Look at that boy.
I know.
That boy look exactly like him.
I know that. Melvin, these are 2 kids, okay? You've been in these kids' lives, all right? Now, I have a son in my house. I'm not the birth father to that son, but he's like my own, okay? Just like my daughters. Okay? You can learn to love these kids even though you're not the birth father.
Her fiancé is not the father of both of her kids. Will he forgive her, or will he walk out of her life? The answer is coming up. Scott told his girlfriend he was stepping out for 15 minutes and then disappeared for a year. Now she wants him to be a father and stop vanishing from her child's life.
You're a son.
But who will vanish off our stage when the DNA results come out? Scott? They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies?
Everyone, this is Jeannie. Welcome, Jeannie, to the show. Okay. Jeannie met a man named Scott. She thought their relationship would be pure magic. It was magic, all right. It was a magic trick. Because one day Scott said, "I've got to go to the store. I'll be back in 15 minutes. He was a ghost. He was gone, never to return. How do you do that? Then he leaves, doesn't hear from him, and of course she discovers she's pregnant with her now 2.5-year-old daughter, Ruby. But then, guess what? Jeannie tracked down Scott. And so she's determined to put an end to this chase once and for all. Watch.
My ex-boyfriend Scott has been running away from me and my daughter for the last 3 years. but he can't run away from a DNA test that proves that he is the father. One day, Scott told me he was going to the store and he would be back in 15 minutes. I waited and he never came back. I couldn't find him for a year. When I finally found him, he promised to take care of Ruby, but he disappeared once again for 2 years. Scott will step up and help me raise Ruby. His disappearing days are over.
How did he do that? He didn't really say I'll be back in 15.
Yes, he did.
He didn't
and
say
I didn't see him for another year, Maury.
So in that year, you get pregnant. You have a child.
Yes.
You still haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you go to the mall. What happens?
A guy came up and asked me for a lighter, and look who it was. It was Scott.
So he turns to you and says, "Miss, do you have a light?"
Yes, I said, "Scott?" And he was like, "Jeannie." I was like, "Butthead, I just had a baby, and she is yours." And he told me that he was going to get a hold of me. He was going to come by my house or call me.
Then what happened?
Didn't see him for 2 years.
2 years.
Whatever,
I'm telling you, he's the Houdini.
Yeah, I looked for him everywhere. MySpace, Facebook. I looked him up, and I never found him.
After 2 years, what happened?
He showed up on my doorstep wanting to play Mr. Dad.
Really? All of a sudden, he gets this guilt feeling.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, the guilt just washes right over him. He knocks on your door, and you say, "Scott."
Yeah, and I fell for his games once again. He promised me the world. He wanted to get married to me and stuff. Well, I found out that he's still married.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's your liar.
Look at her eyes and his eyes.
It's not
for 2
my
years,
kid.
I've been looking at her eyes, and I know that's his eyes that I'm looking at. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I've been doing this by myself for 3 years. It's time to take responsibility, and you cannot run away from this DNA test. I'm ready for the results.
Guess what? Scott's not going anywhere right now.
He can't.
He's going to be coming out here. And this is what he told my producers earlier.
This crazy girl Jenny popped out of nowhere and told me that her baby was mine. And I'm a blunt and honest guy, and I called the Maury show to let the whole world know I'm not the father of this baby. I'm not a hard guy to find. She knew exactly where I was living, so there ain't no excuse why she couldn't find me. Jeannie ain't nothing but a whore. There ain't no telling how many guys she had sex with. Jeannie, you can kiss my because I'm not doing nothing for you or that baby until I hear the results for myself.
All right, everybody. Sit down. Okay, now here's the thing.
You sitting an honest little person and you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're
Scott.
not.
Listen, I've been doing this for 3 years on my own, raising her.
Okay.
She is because of me. Not you.
Hold up. You told me when I walk out the mall, you told me she might be mine.
No, I told you she was yours.
You told me she might be mine.
No,
It's a
I told you
possibility.
she
Man,
was.
whatever.
Even if she was just a possibility, don't you think you should step up and try to be a dad?
Why would I do that when I don't know for sure?
You should have stepped up and tried. Even if she was a possibility, Scott, look at her. Any man would want to be her father.
That's fine. That's fine. But I'm not going to take responsibility for a kid I know nothing about. Every guy you walk by, they fall off in your pants, Jeannie.
Screw you, man. Screw you.
No, I've been there, done that. Don't want it no more.
Okay.
Scott, you walked up to the mall, asked this blonde if she could give you a light.
I didn't know who she was, Maury, till she turned around.
You think Ruby looks like you?
The eyes. The eyes. That's it. That's it.
All I care about is whether you'll take care of this
If she's
shop.
mine, yeah, I'm going to step up and take care of her. You know? I'm not going to walk out on my kid.
I'm going to find out right
I will
now.
take care of her.
Okay. When it comes to 2.5-year-old Ruby, Scott, you are not.
Come here. Come here. Stop. Come here. Stop. Okay, stop. Stop.
Jeannie.
It's okay.
We'll be glad to help you. We'll be glad to help you. All right?
Like I told you, I will still help you, okay?
Less than 1 year ago, Amanda heard the most shocking words on television.
You are not.
Oh, well, he's not the dad.
Today, she's back and she swears that Eric is the only other man that could be her baby's father.
Amanda's been on the show before, and it definitely won't be the last time.
Here's Eric. Will Amanda find the father of her baby today?
Eric.
They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies?
Everyone, this is Amanda. Welcome Amanda back to the show. You see, last year, Amanda came to our show with her boyfriend, Vincent, for a DNA test. And ironically, was not Vincent who was denying Amanda's 1-year-old daughter, Amaya. It was Vincent's mother, Sandra. Watch this. She doesn't think her son is the father of this baby.
This right here, I know that's not his. I know that's not his baby.
You can't tell that's not my baby, Mom.
That's not baby.
Just like you. She looks just like you. Look at her lips. Look at her eyes. That's your baby.
You are not.
One time.
That's crazy. And not even woman enough to talk to him.
Crazy.
He knew I cheated on him. He knew I told him.
So today, Amanda is back. And now she says she's 1,000,000% sure that this man, Eric, is baby Amaya's father.
Yes, I am.
Now, Eric's taking a DNA test, and we're going to find out the results. So Eric is the only other possibility.
The only other possibility. That's why I came to your show today to prove to him that he
This is what Eric had to say. Watch.
The last time Amanda was on the Maury show, she tried to fool Vincent into thinking he was the father of her child. And I refused to let her do that to me. All Amanda liked to do is party, and the night I met her in the club, I was drunk. If I was sober, I probably would have never tried to talk to her. For all I know, it could be one of the bouncers at the club. When Amanda was 2 months pregnant, she even told me I wasn't the father. The baby don't even have my last name. Amanda's been on the show before, and this definitely won't be the last time. And when Maury proves that I'm not the father, good riddance to Amanda and the baby.
Good, bring him out here!
Here's Eric. Eric, come on out. I don't normally do this because I have been fooled like you wouldn't believe on this show about people looking like each other. Mm-hmm. Does she look like you?
Yes.
So, what's the problem? Why don't you think you're the father?
Well, any man in my position who wouldn't think they're the father, if she brought another man on national television, got a whole DNA test on him, had him and his mom, well, his mom knew from the rip that obviously that he wasn't the father, but he didn't believe that because that's what she had him thinking. So why would I just let you fool me 100% saying that I'm the father?
I see.
Who would do that? Who would do that? Who would do that? Wait a minute. But that's not what you said.
It's sick.
That's not what you
this
said.
Little girl looks
All
like
right.
you, Eric.
So why?
The forehead, eyes, nose, lips.
But why would you bring it?
You're denying the sexiest baby moving.
Let me talk. First of all,
yes, sir.
Amaya is maybe around 13 months now. She's more developed. At the beginning, all the features didn't come out.
What you're saying is in the beginning, she didn't look
like... In the beginning, I came to visit Amanda once Amaya was born. And she was telling me that Vincent still was the father. So then, if I'm sitting there right there with you and you still with the baby, you telling me that I'm not the dad, oh, you see the baby, you see Vincent's daughter. Why, she was born already. So
Eric, this is what I get the feeling, that if you're the father, you'll step up.
Of course. I already have. Already do.
When it comes to one-year-old Amaya, Eric.
The results are next. Will the second man tested be the father of the baby?
Eric. Not.
DNA proved her fiancé is not the father of both of her kids.
How is he not the father, Maury? Look at that boy!
I know.
Will he forgive her, or will he walk out of her life? The answer is coming up. They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies?
So today, Amanda is back. And now she says she's 1,000,000% sure that this man, Eric, is baby Amaya's father.
Yes, I am. Maury, I am 1,000,000% sure that he is my daughter's father. I am not wrong, and I'm here to prove it today that you are going to start taking care of your seed.
If you was 1,000,000% sure, you would have never brought Vincent on the show.
Baby.
The last time Amanda was on the Maury show, she tried to fool Vincent into thinking he was the father of her child. And I refused to let her do that to me. When Amanda was 2 months pregnant, she even told me I wasn't the father. The baby don't even have my last name. Amanda's been on the show before, and it definitely won't be the last time. Any man in my position who wouldn't think they're the father, if she brought another man on national television, got a whole DNA test on him, so why would I just let you fool me 100% saying that I'm the father? Who would do that?
When it comes to one-year-old Amaya, Eric.
You are the father.
You are the father.
Hey.
Bring my boo out.
We'll do
it backstage. We'll do it backstage. You're a good man. Thank you very much.
Bring my baby out.
We'll go backstage and get your baby. Okay.
Dominique has been wrong before.
You are not.
There's nobody else who's the father.
Today she's back to test a second man.
Roberto is very, very upset with you.
I missed on it so much. I want to be that little girl.
We're going to find out. Roberto.
They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies?
This is Dominique. Now, 1 month ago, Dominique was on our show because she was positive her ex, a man named Valentine, was the father of her baby daughter, Nayeli. Now, look at Nayeli. Now, things got really heated because Dominique believed the only reason Valentine was denying her baby was because of his new wife, Betsy. So, before we find out why Dominique is back here again, take a look at her appearance on the last show.
Dominique is out of her mind to think her daughter Nayeli is mine. That girl's a liar, a cheater, and she's just crazy.
The only reason Dominique is saying it's Valentine's baby is because she's trying to break us up. That is not going to happen.
He knows that we planned that baby.
We'll see what the results say.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Bring him out.
We'll bring him out right now.
I don't have nothing to say with you, man. You escaped. You cheated on me. Before we even got together, you was already pregnant.
Valentine, you think you look like that child?
Honestly, I don't. I think she looked more like the first dude she thought was her baby daddy.
When it comes to 3-month-old Nayeli, you are not.
There's nobody else who's the father.
Okay. It was an honest mistake, but there was somebody else. And his name was Roberto. And Roberto is here, and so we're going to find out if he's the father. So you were with Roberto one time.
Yes.
While you were with Valentine.
Yes.
He's upset because he's been out of the picture until now.
I know, but I did not think he was a possibility. If I thought he was, I would have told him because I know he would have been there since day one.
Hey, this is what Roberto had to say.
Today I'm going to find out from the father of Dominique's daughter, Nayeli. Dominique didn't even tell me she was pregnant. I saw her and I noticed it, and she told me that Valentine was the dad. Dominique called me after the show to tell me that Valentine wasn't the father. She said I was the only other person that could be the dad. If it comes out that Naeli is my daughter, I missed out on so much. I can't trust that Naeli's my daughter because Dominic is a liar. Sometimes all I think she wants is money. I really want to be this little girl's dad, but only the results could settle this situation for me.
Here he is, Roberto. Roberto. Good to see you.
All I want is money. That's all I want.
You love that baby. You want to be that baby's father, but you're upset because you haven't been in that baby's life.
Yes.
But can you understand how she thought it was the other guys?
It was one time. It was one time. You know what I'm saying? We broke up. I went my own way. She went her own way. I cheated on my girl with her. She cheated on her man with her. You know what I'm saying? It was something, but...
This whole time, we all thought the baby was Val's. You know that if I would have thought that you were the father, Roberto, you know I would have told you.
Let me ask you all, what is your all situation right now? Do you have somebody in your life, Dominique?
No.
Do you have somebody in your life? Is there a possibility you two could get together? No? But you want to be Naeli's dad, right?
I want to be that little girl's dad.
We're going to find out. So do I. Guess what? I know you'll be a good father to her. When it comes to 4-month-old Naeli, Roberto, you are the father. Well, see that baby? Hi there. See? Some things do end well. We'll be back right after.
Not. DNA proves her fiancé is not the father of both of her kids.
He's not the father, Maury. Look at that boy.
I know. Will he forgive her, or will he walk out of her life? The answer is next. They were wrong before, but today they're back. Will these mothers finally find the fathers of their babies? Earlier, after hearing you are not the father on a previous show, Amanda came back today to prove that her fiancé Melvin is the father of her 2 children.
I made a mistake once, Maury, so I know he's the father of both of my kids.
Melvin desperately wanted to be the father.
You love those kids, Melvin.
Yes, sir. I love them with all my heart.
But 2 DNA tests revealed the painful truth.
You are not. You are not.
No, that's a lie. No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
No, that's a lie. No, I want another test.
No, he's not the father. But he's not the father.
He's not the father, Maury. Look at that boy.
I know.
That boy looks exactly like him.
I know that.
After the show, executive producer Paul Fallhaber spoke with this couple to see where they go from here.
Are you two going to be able to survive this as a couple?
I can't deal with no lies.
It looks like Amanda's fiancé is walking out of her life. Keep watching future shows for updates on this couple and to find out if Amanda learns who the father of her 2 children are. Until next time, America. The action happens right now on Maury. Kendra has been a devoted wife to her husband, Richard.
Only thing I did was be a good woman.
But she's scared to death that her husband now has a child from an affair with this woman.
If he is the father, what's going to happen?
Bye-bye, Birdie.
And in a shocking twist, he's now denying his wife Kendra's baby too.
Because my son don't have no features of him.
I'm tired of being played by my wife in this two-night stand from hell.
2 paternity tests and 1 marriage on the brink of divorce.
Richard?
No! Claudia and her daughter Ellen are back for the 5th time to test 2 more men for the father of baby Cheyenne.
You don't want to stop.
I'm gonna find the baby's dad.
I admit I slept with Ellen, but so did everybody else in Oklahoma.
2 men. Which one is the father?
I'm glad you're not the father.
And more shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
The only reason Dominique is saying it's Valentine's baby is because she's trying to break us up. He doesn't want you. He got me.
A rebound. That's what she is.
You think you look like that child?
Honestly, I don't.
Valentine?
It's an unbelievable hour of paternity drama, and it happens now.
Everyone, this is Kendra. Now, Kendra's marriage is falling apart. See, it started when Kendra discovered that she was pregnant while her husband, Richard, was away on business. And then, when she delivered the news, instead of being happy about it, Richard started accusing Kendra of cheating. And then he immediately began to deny their baby, Richard III. What's worse is, because of Richard's suspicions, he turned around and cheated on Kendra with this woman, Corinne, see? And now Corinne claims that her son, Emmanuel, belongs to Richard. This is Kendra's story.
I met Richard. I thought we was going to have the perfect life, the perfect family, but he screwed all that up for us. The first thing he did to mess up our marriage is to deny our son. He claims when he was out of town that I cheated and got pregnant. I never cheated on my husband, and I'm positive that he is the father. Because he thinks that I'm cheating, he went out and cheated with another woman named Corinne. He got her pregnant, and that was mistake 2 and 3. Richard believes that Corinne's son is not his. He better be right. If I find out today that Corinne baby is his, I am gone.
So Kendra is here not only to Richard that he is the father of her son, she's also here to find out if Richard fathered that baby with another woman. And she says if he did, she's going to file for divorce. Kendra, you're positive he's the father of
I am positive. Only thing I did for this man was be a good woman. That's it. If I wanted to cheat on him and be out here making babies, I would have did that. He's denying my son because my son don't have no features of him.
Really?
I can't help that. He looks like me. All in the face, he looks like me, his mom. And that goes to show that my genes are stronger than yours. That's why he doesn't look like you.
Richard says because he's away driving the truck, right, or something like that. Is that what does he do?
He was over the road, and at the point in time, I was with him 24/7. Then I found out that I was pregnant. So after a while, I got off the truck and stayed at home.
Right.
But he thinks that I cheated on him.
While
and it's
he was
not
away.
him.
While he was on the truck.
Yes.
I see. When did you find out he was with this woman?
I didn't find out this till years later, so we started getting child support papers in the mail about another child.
He denies that child.
Yeah, he denies it. He said,
so he denies both kids.
Yeah.
If he is the father, what's going to happen?
Bye-bye, Birdie.
We spoke to Richard yesterday. This is what Richard had to say. Watch this.
I love my wife, but I'm convinced that she's been cheating on me. And Richard III may not be mine. Because I suspected my wife was cheating on me, I cheated with a girl named Corinne. And now I got her saying that her baby's mine. I know this baby is not mine. She was living with another man, and I didn't even find out about the baby until he was 2 years old. I'm tired of being played by my wife in this two-night stand from hell. Richard III is tall and skinny. I was never tall and skinny. I was short and chubby. Manuel was dark-skinned. I'm light brown. I can't be his dad. Kendra, today I'm going to prove that Kareem's baby is not mine. If the test results come back that your baby isn't mine, you can pack your bags and you and Kareem can become roommates, because I'm out.
Here's Richard. You love your wife, don't
I love my wife.
you? Love your wife.
Whatever.
You all live together, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay. So why you get all upset about her? Why are you into her face?
Maury, I was out on the road. I'm a truck driver. You know,
Right.
I know I'm going 2-3 weeks.
And I was with you.
I'm going 2-3 weeks at a time. You know,
And I was with you.
If I get, you wasn't with me. You
Yes,
wasn't with,
I was. That's when I found out I was pregnant. I was on the road with you.
You wasn't with me. You know, I'm going 2-3 weeks at a time. If I get lonely out on the road, I know she get lonely at home. You know why? We've been gone. We've been together for how long, Maury? You know, I done had local jobs where I come home every night. Why she didn't get pregnant then? She get pregnant when I'm going
so much worried about another man. I would have been with another man. I would have never married you. But I'm saying though, I wouldn't have did that. I would not have did that. If I was worried about them, I would be with other men out here in the street.
They call my son Richard. They call him Little Kendra. His name is
So what?
They call him Little
He
Kendra.
look like his mama.
They say, oh, that ain't your baby. That can't be your baby.
I can't help that.
You really believe around on you?
I think so, yeah. She lies about everything.
And then because of that, you messed around on her.
Yeah, I made a mistake, you know,
And
but
look
yeah.
where it got you.
But
Look where it got
it's not my baby though.
You don't think it's your baby?
No. She just.
You love your wife, right?
I love my wife.
Your wife. You know what she says if you're the father of that other child.
What she say and what she do is two different things, Maury.
You don't from you.
She ain't going nowhere, Maury.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Okay. He can think that all he want to. You can think that all you want to.
By the
Because
way,
if that baby come
if
back
you're the
to us,
father of
your
that
fault.
other child, you take care of that child.
Yeah, I take care of my responsibility, but it ain't mine.
Now, this was one-time thing.
Yeah, she's an innocent. Anybody out here could be her baby daddy. She was on the internet.
This is what she had to say to you, Kendra. Watch.
Kendra, just like you, I'm going to prove to Richard that he is the father of my son, Emmanuel. You need to know that he lied to me from the beginning and he is nothing but a dog. When I told him I was pregnant, he disconnected his phone and moved away like the coward that he is. I know the DNA test will prove that Richard is the father, and if I were you, I would leave him alone. This is not the first time he cheated on you, and you know that as well.
So Kendra could you to step up if that's your child, and you will, right? All right? Yeah. Okay. All right. If he is the father of this other child, you're going to kick him out?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Well, we're going to find out right now about everything. You want to be the father of Richard III, don't you?
Yeah, I better be the father. I've been around for this long.
are the father.
I better
You
be
are
the
the
father.
father.
There's gonna be.
In the case of 3-year-old Richard III, Richard, you are the father. In the case of 2-year-old Emmanuel, Richard.
One more paternity test. Did her husband father another woman's baby? Claudia and her daughter Ellen are back for the 5th time to test 2 more men for the father of baby Cheyenne.
You don't want to stop.
I'm going to find the baby's dad.
I admit I slept with Ellen, but so did everybody else in Oklahoma.
Two men. Which one is the father? Shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
This is Ellen and her mother, Claudia. This is their 5th time on the show. Now, for the past 2 years, Ellen and Claudia have been trying to find the father of Ellen's daughter, Cheyenne. And look how cute she is. Now, today, they're going to test a 5th and 6th man. One of the guys is a mystery man. He refused to appear. And then there's a man named Bobby. Now, there's these men not tested before, and we're going to get to that in a moment. But first, take a look at their appearances on the show.
Wilbur is a two-time jerk. He got me pregnant, he gave me an STD, and he walked out on me and my baby. Wilbur's a lowlife. I'm the one that's scooting myself down the store to buy Pampers while Wilbur's sitting home on his fat butt.
My baby looks Chinese. Does it look like I'm from Chinatown?
Wilbur, you are not.
We were all shocked by these results. Shortly after that show, Claudia and Ellen came back with a second man to test.
We were together for a month.
I'm the one that goes gets her diapers. I'm the one that goes to the store.
I am not the father.
Richard, you are not.
Ellen and her mom, Claudia, came back to the show for the 3rd time, desperate for a man named Doug to be the father.
I'm 150% sure that he is the father.
Doug, you are not.
Soon after, Ellen and Claudia returned, this time convinced a 4th man named Chaz was Cheyenne's dad.
You know, Chaz said he had a vasectomy.
I don't think it went right.
Chaz is not the father. So now, we have 2 more men. Bobby, who's here, and another man who refused to be here. Now, Ellen, apparently, and you want to be able to explain this to people, one of the reasons why there's such unsureness as to who the father is because there's been a medical development, apparently.
I went to the doctor. The doctor says that my pituitary gland is messed up. It's part of your brain, and it tells you when to have a period and when not to.
See, she didn't have a period.
I did not have a period for at least
6 months.
6 months.
I see. So you don't know when the heck. So you don't know when the heck you conceived.
Right.
You think he...
I'm hoping he is because
Why?
He lived with us off and on for 8 years.
What about this guy, Bobby?
Well, oh my God, he's an ass. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Put it this way: he's 40 years old. Okay. He lives
45,
off of
not
people.
40. Come on now.
You're nothing but a jackass.
You got 6 people test. What's up? If this is not my baby, then y'all need to stay away from me. If it is, then I'll step up.
I'm going to tell you something. What about the first time you went out with my daughter? You said you was 23. My daughter.
You're right. I'm lying. But why would you let your daughter date somebody else and just take her to a motel room and drop her off? That's all right.
This father of Cheyenne.
If he is, you know what? He better step up. Watch your mouth. Because if he don't step
If I am the father,
you know what? If he
we'll
don't
see.
step up, my foot's going to be up his butt.
Is that right? Well, I guess it's time to meet Bobby.
No.
What Bobby had to say.
I'm Bobby.
I'm the sixth man to be tested for Ellen's baby Cheyenne. I admit I slept with Ellen, but so did everybody else in Oklahoma. There's no telling who the father can be. Father used to stay out of my business and help keep her daughter's legs closed. Cheyenne is not my daughter. She looks nothing like me. When the DNA test comes back and I am not the father, I want y'all to stay out of my life.
Here's Bobby, everybody. Welcome, Bobby. Here's Bobby.
Full of it, you know it? She ain't slipped on Maury. Move him away from us. Move him away. Moving.
For real? You think it was going to be this rough?
Oh, yeah.
Bob, you think you're... Why not?
Because it took him 2.5 years to come and say something to me.
I see.
No,
And I
we were
lived in the
trying
same
to
house.
find you last year. We were trying to find you last year, but your ass is hard to find.
What? I live in the same house. I'll stand up.
But I'll tell you something. If you want the father...
Bobby, what is it about Claudia? What's the deal here? How come this is oil and water? What's going on?
I don't know. They got an attitude towards it, which is really kind of stupid to me, but the way I look at this, if you hadn't slept around, we wouldn't be here.
Then you asked me to marry you?
Yes, I did.
You know what? You're a sorry.
Thank you.
And now we're going to find out right now. We've had 6 possibilities, and we want it to end today. In the case of 2-year-old Cheyenne, the man who could not be here.
The 5th and 6th man tested. 2 men. Which one is the father?
The only reason Dominique is saying it's Valentine's baby is because she's trying to break us up. He doesn't want you. He got me.
She's a rebound. That's what she is.
You think you look like that child?
Honestly, I don't.
Valentine?
One more paternity test. Did her husband father another woman's baby?
No!
Shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
This is Dominique. Now, Dominique is filled with blinding rage, and it's directed at 2 people. Her ex, Valentine, and his Betsy, see? After breaking up with Dominique found out she was pregnant with a baby that, according to Dominique, she and Valentine had been trying to have. Now, baby Nayeli is now 3 months old. But once Valentine moved on and got married to Betsy, Dominique says he and his wife refused to claim Nayeli as his child. Now, we're going to talk to Dominique in a first. Here's what Valentine and Betsy had to say. Watch.
Dominique is out of her mind to think her daughter Nayeli is mine. That girl's a liar, a cheater, and she's just crazy. Dominique cheated on me with her ex around the time that she told me she was pregnant. He's probably the real father of her baby.
The only reason Dominique is saying it's Valentine's baby is because she's trying to break us up. That is not going to happen. Leave us alone, stalker.
I heard rumors that Dominique was already pregnant when I first got with her. Maury, you gotta call the man in the little white jacket because this girl is crazy to think she's gonna trap me.
I am pregnant with Valentine's baby and Dominique is just jealous. It's pathetic that she's trying to come between us with another man's kid.
I'm not your baby's father and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
What do you think of that?
He knows that we planned that baby. He knows damn well that I was not pregnant when we got together.
We'll see what the results say. We'll see what the results say, and we'll find out.
You're my baby mother.
Really?
Really.
That's what he said to you.
That's exactly
I'm
what
gonna
he said.
get you pregnant.
Yep. That he's gonna get me pregnant so he can say that I'm his baby mother. And now look what he got.
Now, you, by the way, said at one time after you were pregnant that you might not go through with the pregnancy.
Yep, I did, because my mother had passed away, and all he wanted to do was argue with me, argue with me, argue with me. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to keep the baby. That's it. Leave it at that. And I didn't talk to him. I was unsure. Then when I was 3 months pregnant, I called him and let him know that I was keeping the baby, and this thing right there took the phone and decided to say that that's not his baby, that I'm just trying to come between him.
Ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm my own person, yo.
But the funny thing is that she didn't even know about me when they got married.
Oh, really?
That's why she's mad. It's because she had no clue about me.
Oh, so he was seeing both of you at the same time.
Oh, no.
No.
He met her and married her 2 weeks later. She's a rebound. That's what she is. A rebound bitch. That's what she is. That's what she is.
Hey, Maury, can you just let me out?
Yeah, bring him out. Bring him out.
Right? Yeah,
bring him out. Bring him out.
I'll bring him out. Let's bring him out. We'll bring him out right now. Okay.
We didn't plan the baby, right, Val?
Take a seat.
Right?
You wanted to come out here, Valentine.
Yeah, I did.
Why? Because you want to counteract.
Exactly. I don't have nothing to say with you, man. You a skank. You a skank. You cheated on me. Before we even got together, you was already pregnant. You was already pregnant. You telling me that you wasn't. Everybody in where we live in New Hampshire knows you was pregnant, right? You gonna tell me this is the second time you don't even know who the father is?
Oh, really?
Come on, who's the hoe? You. Don't hate, because we married. Don't hate because we married.
I'm mad because you married. Let me tell you something.
Sit down, baby.
Let me tell you something. You got a wife right there.
Exactly.
Three baby daddies. The fourth on the way.
Too bad. Two. That's me. Three baby daddies.
Valentine, you think you look like that child?
Honestly, I don't. I think she looked more like the first dude she thought was her baby daddy.
I'm going to make sure I bring it real close for when these results come back.
Go ahead, because I guarantee you touch me, and you're going to get...
What you going to do? You ain't...
Did you tell make her pregnant?
At first, it was like that till I found out she was cheating on me with one of my...
How about this? You asked me to have a threesome with you, because he don't want...
When it comes to 3-month-old Nayeli, Valentine, you are not the father.
Nobody else.
Linda and I are supposed to get married, but if I find out Liam's not mine, the wedding's off.
Will?
Keep watching to find out the unforgettable DNA results.
Richard?
Did her husband father another woman's baby? Shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
This is Linda. Last year, Linda was on our show with her boyfriend, Will, because she believed he was cheating on her behind her back. Watch.
I fear that he might be with another woman.
What'd you find in the laundry?
I found a pair of thong underwear with a rubber duck on the front, and my biggest fear is having to tell my kids that the greatest man that's ever come into their life is gone. One deserves this.
You ever cheated on her?
No, not at all.
Did the thong underwear that Linda found come from a woman you've had sex with? You said no? That was the truth. Since you've been with Linda, have you ever had sex with any other woman? You said no? That was the truth.
See? Thank you. Thank you.
And they went home a happy couple. And they have a 5-month-old son, Liam. And they're supposed to get married. But guess what? Will wants to call off the wedding. Because he believes Linda was cheating with men and women. And Will is certain that he is not the father of that little baby. So we've given Linda's son, Liam, a paternity test, and we've also given Linda a lie detector test. We're going to have them both here, okay? So you went home. Everything was great.
Everything was great. Just shortly after we left the show, we found out we were pregnant with baby. And that was Will's dream, to have a son of his own. And look at that baby. You give that baby a beard, and they're identical.
You can't convince Will of this.
He says the baby's got green, he has blue eyes, and the baby's got green eyes. And so that right there tells him.
Well, you have brown eyes.
I have brown eyes.
What do brown and blue together make?
Green.
He doesn't buy that. He also thinks you've been messing around. With your ex.
With my ex, with women, my best friend, my maid of honor, who's here with us today, and he thinks that I'm messing around with her.
You've already bought your wedding dress.
I have a $1,000 wedding dress. It was my grandmother's, and my grandmother's dying of cancer, and we had it altered so it fit me. We have our bridesmaid dresses.
Your wedding cake.
Wedding cake, invitations. The wedding is completely paid for.
And now, he's calling everything off.
He says until he knows that his son is his and that I am the faithful, loyal woman that I say that I am, he doesn't want to get married.
Do you love him with all of this going on?
I love Will more than anything in my whole life. He stepped up as a father to my 2 children from a previous relationship, and he's an amazing dad, an amazing father. And
why would he turn on you this way?
I think that he has doubts. He says that he's been with a lot of women and never got anyone pregnant, and the fact that I got pregnant was just either a miracle or it ain't his.
All right, this is what Will had to say. Watch.
I'm here because I honestly believe my fiance's 5-month-old son, Liam, is not mine, and she's cheating on me. When Linda told me she was pregnant, I was ecstatic. I could not wait to have my first child with the love of my life. 3 months ago, I started to notice he looked absolutely nothing like me. I began to suspect Linda was cheating on me. I caught Linda flirting with my friend. I found strange numbers around the house, and random guys were calling my phone. Linda and I are supposed to get married, but if I find out she's cheating or that Liam's not mine, the wedding's off.
Here's Will. Will.
Yes, sir.
You don't look like that little boy.
Maybe a little bit, but lots of people look like other people.
Okay, wait, I want to know why your wedding ring is on the wrong finger.
Because we're not married yet.
Then give it back, and then I'll keep it until we get married. So you know that I'm the woman that I say that I am.
All right, well, that's why we're here, to find out.
Why do you doubt her?
She talks to her ex all the time.
We have a kid together.
Yeah, you go to the store for milk, and a 10-minute errand takes 3 hours.
That's not true.
You think she's been with women?
Yes. Well, when she was younger, she did have girlfriends. And now a lot of her friends are bisexual, and she hangs out with them.
Sometimes there's a little experiment when you're young and things like that.
Yes, well, that's what I thought it was, but now she hangs out with the same people again, and...
Really?
Yes.
You're just friends with them, aren't you?
So she says.
And by the way, if this child is yours, then that's the miracle baby, I guess, right?
It must be.
All right, so first of all, we're going to have the DNA test, and then we'll do the lie detector. When it comes to 5-month-old Liam, Will, you are the father. All right, here we go. You were asked if you have ever cheated on Will with his friend that he thinks Liam looks like. You said no. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. You were asked if you ever cheated on Will with a woman.
Yeah, let's see this.
Sorry to say this, Will. She was telling the truth. You were asked if you ever cheated on Will during your entire relationship with him. You said no. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth.
I'm sorry.
He's got 11.
kid.
Cassandra says the only reason that Tony is denying her daughter is because he was cheating on his wife, Gita, doesn't want to get busted and exposed.
That's his baby! That's his baby! That's his baby!
I trust my husband, and if Tony says he's not the father, then he's not.
Tony.
Keep watching to find out the unforgettable DNA results. Shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
This is Cassandra. Cassandra's here because she says she's 100% positive that this man, Tony, is the father of her 4-month-old daughter, Sanira. Cassandra says the only reason that Tony is denying her daughter is because he was cheating on his wife, Gita, and doesn't want to get busted and exposed, according to Cassandra. This is how angry Cassandra is.
My name is Cassandra, and I'm here today to prove to a man named Tony that he is the father of my 4-month-old daughter, Sanira. Tony told his wife that he only slept with me while they were separated, but that is not true. We were sleeping together for months before they got separated, and Tony's just lying to cover his ass. Gita is a sorry excuse for a woman. She makes me sick. She called my baby ugly. She also said she looked like a monkey. No wonder why Tony cheated on her. I did not make this baby by myself, and today I will prove that he is the father of my daughter, Sanira.
As I understand this, Cassandra, the real reason why you think Tony is denying your daughter is because if he didn't deny your daughter, then he would be sleeping with you when Gita thinks he wasn't. Is that right?
Yes, that's very true.
We gave you a lie detector test, so we're going to find out.
Yes, you did.
All right. This is what they had to say. Watch this. Take a look.
I know I'm not the father of Cassandra's baby, Sanira. Cassandra's trying to cause problems between me and my wife, Gita, but I refuse to let her lies come between us.
I trust my husband, and if Tony says he's not the father, then he's not.
The dates do not add up. It's impossible for that child to be mine.
Cassandra said that she was sleeping with someone else, so how the hell can she be sure that Tony is the father?
I have 11 kids that I know are mine, and I know Cassandra's baby isn't. Sanira looks nothing like me.
Cassandra, I'm sick and tired of your childish games. When you find out that Tony is not the father, you need to take your baby and move on with your life.
Here they are, Tony and Gita. Come on out. Tony, you admitted to Gita that you were messing with her, Cassandra,
I told her.
but you said that you all were kind of broken up at the time.
We were
That's right,
separated.
And what Cassandra says is, it wasn't during that period, just that period.
Cassandra's a liar.
I'm a liar, Tony?
You're
a
I'm a liar?
You're a
I'm a liar?
liar.
I'm a liar? So you ain't
You're
sleep with me while she was still here?
You're scared.
No.
See, I'm not
You're
talking to you.
lying.
I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Watch you find out. Watch you get crushed. Watch you get crushed. I'm not going to take care of your
Calm
baby.
down. Okay, I think I got the idea where both coming from. I'm more interested in Tony. Tony, if you admitted to having this child, then you would be sleeping at a time your wife didn't think you were together, correct?
That's correct.
So that's why this child's not yours.
That's right.
Because not only do we have the DNA test, we got a lie detector test. Here's a lie detector test first. This will determine when you were sleeping together. Cassandra, you were asked, during the 4 months you and Tony were together, June through October, you had sexual intercourse. You admitted to having sex with Tony more than 20 times. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth.
That's
Cassandra, you were asked to have sexual intercourse with Tony after he and his wife, Gita, got back together in August. You said yes. The lie detector determined you're telling the truth. if Tony lie on the show about you. You said yes. Lie detector telling. And now, Tony, if this is your child, you're going to be responsible for this child.
Of course I am. I'm responsible for all my other children.
Okay. All 11. Wow. When it comes to 4-month-old Sanira, Tony.
Is Tony now the father of 12 kids?
Touch me, son.
Keep watching to find out the unforgettable DNA results.
No!
Shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
My name is Cassandra, and I'm here today to prove to a man named Tony that he is the father of my 4-month-old daughter, Sanira. Tony told his wife that he only slept with me while they were separated, but that is not true.
I know I'm not the father of Cassandra's baby, Sanira. Cassandra's trying to cause problems between me and my wife, Gita, but I refuse to let her lies come between us.
I trust my husband, and if Tony says he's not the father, then he's not.
Cassandra, you admitted to having sex with Tony more than 20 times. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth. And now, when it comes to 4-month-old Sanira, Tony, you are not the father.
Touch me, yo. Don't touch me. Touch me. Don't touch me, son.
So she had to be my baby, right?
We're not
No, I don't hear. I really don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it?
I don't hear that.
You brought me up here to keep sleeping with right?
You brought me.
You brought me up to New York to keep sleeping with this chick. You serious? You serious?
Yeah, I don't want to take you there.
Are you serious?
I told you I slept with her.
Stop. You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm dead ass.
Oh,
I'm dead ass serious.
Keep watching to find out the unforgettable DNA results.
No!
Shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
Will Kendra find out her husband Richard had a baby with another woman? If he is the father, what's going to happen?
Bye-bye, Birdie.
Richard?
No!
The 5th and 6th man tested. Which one is the father?
You're not the father!
And more shocking DNA drama that you'll never forget.
Margaret is 16.
She claims that I was her first and only, but I know a couple of guys that she's been with.
We're going to find out right now. This is Tara. This is Tara's husband, Mike. This is their baby, Michaela. You don't think it adds up, do you? Neither does the father.
Look at me, I'm black. It's not mine.
I've never been unfaithful to Michael ever.
Michael?
Tomorrow, all of the shocking paternity test results will be revealed.